Hi, I'm Sean. Today I'm chatting about the new moon in Taurus on the 27th of April. Please see the timestamps for your sign in the description box below, but listen to my background. A new moon is when the moon and sun align in the same zodiac sign, this time in earthy, sensual Taurus. It's the start of a new lunar cycle, and a perfect time to set intentions, begin fresh projects, and align with the energy of growth. Like planting seeds in fertile soil, this is a subtle but potent time to choose what you want to flourish in your life over the next month and beyond. So can you think of any new projects or ideas you've been thinking about which could make some money? The astrology is supporting you right now for this kind of thinking. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty, love, money, and values. It's a sign that craves comfort, security, and tangible results. Taurus is about embodiment, taking pleasure in simple joys like food, nature, touch, and music. It teaches us to slow down and build what lasts, from relationships to finances, health to art. This is the energy of the master gardener, the loyal partner, the determined artist. Try to tap into this energy of abundance if you can, and see if you can sow some commercial seeds. But this new moon isn't just sweet tea and flower beds. It forms a T-square with Mars in Leo and Pluto in Aquarius, two cosmic heavyweights that stir drama, intensity, and transformation. Mars in Leo brings heat, boldness, and a craving for recognition. Pluto in Aquarius is deep, disruptive, and demands long-term evolution, often through breakdowns that lead to breakthroughs. Together with the Taurus new moon, this creates a powerful, energetic triangle. You may feel inner pressure, external conflict, or a strong need to assert yourself while keeping your footing. Think, how can I stay grounded while the world, or my emotions, are trying to shake me? The gift of this T-square: massive potential for courageous self-transformation, creative breakthroughs, and manifesting desires that are both empowering and sustainable. Hi Aries, the new moon falls in your second house of personal income, possessions, and self-worth. You're being asked, what do I value and what am I worth? This is the perfect time to launch a new financial goal, whether it's starting a side hustle, asking for a raise, or committing to a savings plan. Mars in your fifth house may tempt you to overspend on pleasure, while Pluto challenges your friendship dynamics or peer comparisons. Anchor into what you truly want. Here is a new moon practice. Create a vision board of your financial goals, or write down 5 affirmations about your value. Your mantra: I build sustainable wealth rooted in self-respect. Aries, you can do this. We don't often get a new moon in Taurus in the second house of money, so take advantage of this energy. Wishing you the best. Hi Taurus, this is your new moon, so the energy is amplified for you. This new moon in your first house of identity. This is your cosmic rebirth. The new moon in your sign gives you a powerful opportunity to reset your appearance, goals, and personal brand. Who are you becoming? The T-square challenges may show up as family pressure, Mars in 4th, or intense demands in your career, Pluto in 10th. But you're meant to prioritize you now, your peace, your growth, your pleasure. Here's a question for you. How do you see yourself outside of your career? Your new moon mantra could be, I stand strong in my truth and trust my process. Hi Gemini, this new moon lands in your mystical 12th house, encouraging you to retreat, rest, and reconnect with your inner world. It's a beautiful time for dream journaling, intuitive work, and releasing fears. Mars in your 3rd house may stir mental restlessness or information overload. Pluto asks you to transform your belief systems. Let go of overthinking. Trust in divine timing. Your new moon practice could include a guided meditation or sound bath to clear your aura or boost you spiritually. Your mantra: in stillness I find clarity and deep renewal. Hi Cancer. This new moon activates your 11th house, which governs long-term visions, social networks, group collaborations, and the communities you belong to. It's a forward-thinking, hopeful zone, the house of what could be. With the new moon in steady Taurus, this is a beautiful moment to plant seeds for future goals that bring both emotional and material fulfillment. What kind of future do you want to build? And who do you want by your side? This lunation invites you to get clear about your dreams and align with your soul tribe. Maybe it's time to launch a project with like-minded creatives, join a new organization, or commit to a community that mirrors your values. However, with Mars in Leo, your 2nd house, squaring the moon, there might be some underlying self-worth issues cropping up. Are you undervaluing your talents? Are you overgiving without proper recognition? And Pluto in Aquarius, your 8th house, asks you to transform your relationship to money, power, and trust. If you're collaborating financially or emotionally, clarity and boundaries are key, but the energy is still very fertile. You're supported in dreaming big and laying solid plans to get there. This is a wonderful time to set intentions around community growth, personal visibility, and shared prosperity. A practical new moon tip. Write down 3 major goals you'd love to accomplish in the next year, then next to each, list 1, 2 people who could help or support you in making them happen. This could be a friend, mentor, online group, or professional ally. Your mantra. I attract kindred spirits who support my vision. Together we build the future with love and purpose. Hi Leo. This new moon lights up your 10th house, the zone of career, public image, purpose, and ambition. It's one of the most visible areas in the chart. Think stage lights, recognition, and leadership. With the moon and sun in stable, earthy Taurus, this is your cue to plant long-term seeds for success. You might be dreaming up a new business, repositioning yourself professionally, or simply gaining the confidence to step into a bigger role. The 10th house isn't just about job titles, it's about how you want to be known in the world. Whether you're launching something new, starting to build your personal brand, or working toward a major goal, this lunation supports slow, steady progress with lasting rewards. That said, Mars in Leo, your 1st house, gives you boldness and fire, but it could make you a bit reactive if things don't happen fast enough. Meanwhile, Pluto in Aquarius, your 7th house, may stir intensity in partnerships. Perhaps someone is projecting their fears onto your journey or trying to control the narrative. Don't dim your light to keep others comfortable. This new moon is about owning your direction with confidence and grace. You don't have to rush or force anything. Taurus energy is all about sustainable moves. Let your work speak for itself. Here's a practical new moon tip. Write a short success statement for the year ahead. Something like, by December I'm known for your gift and have built your milestone with confidence and joy. Then break it into smaller goals and next steps. Your mantra, I rise with steady grace and build a legacy of passion, beauty, and purpose. Hi, Virgo. The Taurus new moon falls in your 9th house, the realm of higher learning, travel, publishing, spiritual insight, and big picture thinking. This house asks, where are you ready to grow? What beliefs are evolving? How can you expand your horizons and invite more freedom, adventure, or purpose into your life? This is a beautiful time to plant the seeds of exploration. Maybe you're ready to book that trip you've been dreaming of, return to study, start a spiritual practice, or finally launch that blog, podcast, or book idea. Taurus offers the steady, supportive energy to take a lofty goal and begin building it brick by brick. You may feel a tug of war though. Mars in Leo, your 12th house, could stir subconscious fears like self-sabotage, while Pluto in Aquarius, your 6th house, wants you to transform your daily habits and routines to match your bigger vision. Don't let old programming hold you back. This is your moment to trust the process and keep moving toward the light. The 9th house is also where you connect with truth and higher meaning. This new moon can be deeply inspiring if you let your mind wander and your heart stay curious. Here's practical new moon tip. Choose one belief or habit that's holding you back and rewrite it. For example, change I'm not ready to every day I grow into my purpose. Then take one small practical step toward a big dream. Apply for a course, plan a trip, buy that inspiring book. Your mantra. I trust the path unfolding before me. My curiosity is the compass that leads me to joy and meaning. Hi Libra. The Taurus new moon activates your 8th house, the deepest, most alchemical part of your chart. This is the house of shared finances, emotional intimacy, psychological healing, power dynamics, and rebirth. While it might sound intense, this lunation is actually empowering. You're being invited to plant seeds for transformation that lead to greater stability and peace. This new moon is ideal for setting intentions around trust, healing, financial partnerships, and personal empowerment. You might be resolving debt, renegotiating a shared budget, healing from past wounds, or entering a new level of emotional intimacy in a relationship. With Mars in Leo, your 11th house, you may feel fired up to assert your independence within groups or friendships, but tension can arise if others expect too much of you. Meanwhile, Pluto in Aquarius, your 5th house, is digging deep into your creativity, love life, or relationship with joy itself. How can you express your passion and power authentically? This new moon helps you reclaim your emotional sovereignty and rebuild something stronger, whether that's trust, money, or your sense of safety. Here's a practical new moon tip. Review your finances, especially joint accounts, taxes, or inheritance matters. Write down one area where you'd like to feel more empowered, emotionally or financially, and one concrete action step to support that goal. Just an idea. Hi Scorpio, the Taurus new moon shines in your 7th house, the area of your chart dedicated to committed partnerships, both romantic and professional, as well as deep one-on-one connections. This is your yearly chance to plant seeds for harmony, loyalty, and authentic union in all your key relationships. This lunation is wonderful for setting intentions around love, collaboration, and building trust. You might be beginning a new relationship, taking the next step with a partner, signing a contract, or simply clarifying the kind of partnership you want to invite into your life. Taurus energy wants things to last, so the connections you forge or nurture now have real staying power. With Mars in Leo, your 10th house, career demands may be heating up, possibly pulling your attention away from relationships. Meanwhile, Pluto in Aquarius, your 4th house, is prompting you to transform your roots and home life, encouraging you to find a balance between your private world and your public image. Remember, healthy relationships thrive when you feel stable and empowered at home and work. This new moon asks you to value both yourself and your partners, building connections that honor your needs and foster mutual respect. A practical new moon tip. Make a list of qualities you want in a partner or partnership, romantic or business. For existing relationships, plan a grounding ritual together, like cooking a meal, planting something, or writing shared intentions. Hi Sag. The Taurus new moon lights up your 6th house, which governs your daily routines, work-life balance, health, service, and productivity. This is the part of your chart that asks, how do you take care of your body and your time? What small habits shape your big dreams? And Taurus wants your answer to be sustainable, nourishing, and pleasurable. This new moon is the perfect time to start a new wellness routine, revamp your workspace, or refine your schedule to support peace and focus. It's not about overhauling your life overnight. It's about making steady, deliberate changes that feel good and stick. With Mars in Leo, your 9th house, your mind may be racing with big ideas, future plans, or travel dreams. And Pluto in Aquarius, your 3rd house, may be transforming how you think, communicate, or engage with information. The tension between expansive thought and practical structure is real, but solvable. You need both vision and method. Think of this new moon as the moment you create the sacred rituals that hold your wildest dreams. This lunation invites you to infuse your daily life with more value, ease, and enjoyment. Small changes lead to lasting results. Here's a practical new moon tip. Choose one micro habit that would improve your physical or mental well-being. For example, morning walks, water journaling, turning off devices at 9 p.m., and commit to it for 7 days. Bonus: add flowers or a grounding object to your workspace to bring in Taurus's earthy magic. Hi Cap. The Taurus new moon lights up your 5th house, which rules all things that make life sweet: creativity, romance, pleasure, children, play, and personal passion projects. This part of the chart invites you to step away from duty and into delight, to do something just because it brings you joy. This new moon is perfect for setting intentions around fun, creativity, and unapologetic self-expression. Whether you've got an idea for a passion project, want to explore a new romantic connection, or simply want to reconnect with your inner artist or inner child, this is your cosmic green light. With Mars in Leo, your 8th house, there may be intense emotions or financial matters simmering below the surface, making it tempting to stay serious. And Pluto in Aquarius, your 2nd house, is urging a deeper transformation around self-worth and value, especially how much joy you allow yourself to receive. Remember, pleasure is productive and fun is fuel. This lunation is about trusting that when you make space for joy, you actually become more magnetic, more creative, and more aligned. Here's a practical new moon tip. Make a fun list of 5 things that spark joy and commit to doing at least one this week, whether it's dancing, painting, flirting, baking, or journaling by candlelight. Bonus: if you've been dreaming of launching something creative, take the first step now. Your mantra: I express myself with joy and confidence. I allow life to surprise me with beauty and delight. Hi Aquarius. The Taurus new moon settles sweetly into your 4th house, the part of your chart that governs home, family, roots, and your inner emotional world. This new moon brings a chance to ground yourself, reconnect with your core, and plant seeds for deeper security, both physically, your living space, and emotionally, your sense of belonging. It's a beautiful time to set intentions around creating a nurturing home, healing family dynamics, or strengthening your emotional base. Maybe you want to redecorate, move, establish boundaries with family, or simply start a soothing ritual like evening tea, music, or journaling. Taurus invites you to slow down and find sanctuary wherever you are. With Mars in Leo, your 7th house, relationship dynamics may be heated or distracting, and Pluto in Aquarius, your 1st house, is transforming you from the inside out. You may feel pulled between who you're becoming and what you've always known. That's okay. This lunation says, you can be strong and soft at the same time. You're rebuilding your inner foundation now, and when you feel safe, you become unstoppable. Here's a practical new moon tip. Set a cozy, sacred space at home, even just a corner, with something soft, something beautiful, and something meaningful. Breathe into it. You might also write a letter to your inner child or future self as a way to honor your growth. Not your cup of tea? That's cool. Why not think about where in your house you could create a sacred space? Your mantra, I am rooted in peace. My home, within and around me, is a sanctuary of strength and love. Hi Pisces. The Taurus new moon lights up your 3rd house, the zone of the mind, messaging, teaching, learning, siblings, short trips, and your immediate environment. This lunation invites you to reset your mental patterns and reconnect with the power of your voice, how you think, speak, write, and share ideas. It's a wonderful time to plant seeds for clearer, more grounded communication, whether that means starting a blog, revamping your content style, initiating a heartfelt conversation, or improving how you organize your thoughts. You might also be drawn to start learning something new or reconnect with your local community. With Mars in Leo, your 6th house, daily work or health routines may be feeling demanding, while Pluto in Aquarius, your 12th house, is digging deep into your subconscious. You might feel scattered, but this new moon reminds you that you have the power to create peace through intention, ritual, and mindful dialogue. This is your chance to become the calm voice in the chaos, to speak with love, write with purpose, and think with clarity. Your new moon mantra. My words are seeds of peace and clarity. I communicate with kindness, power, and purpose.